Hello students, myself Surekha Siddhapur. Welcome to Banajwad Residential PU College online classes. So today I am starting with the chapter matrices. So before going to any definitions or anything, just I will explain what is a matrix. If you write a single one, it is called a matrix. If you call more than 2 or 3, it is called a matrices. And the presentation of matrices is like this, in a square bracket, or you can write like this. So after this, come to the definition. So here I am arranging the numbers in the form of row. Row is nothing but horizontal lines, and columns. Columns are vertical lines. See here, 1, 2, 3. This is a horizontal line. 4, 5, 6. This I am writing in the form of in a row and column. These are the brackets. See, this is the first row. Let us call it as R1. And this is a second row. Let us call it as R2. See, they are horizontal. Now see the vertical. The vertical lines are columns. C1, this is C2, and this is C3. If you write another one, see, A, you can write alphabet or you can write the numbers. Alphabets use the small letters. Now tell me the students, what are the possible orders in row and column? See, this is the first row. They are horizontal. Let us take it as R1. This is the second one. Let us take it as R2. And this is the third one. That is R3. And vertical are, they are just like a columns. They are just like a pillars. So this is a vertical. This is called a C1. And this is called a C2. That means, are you familiar with this now? What is a matrix? See, matrix is nothing but it is arrangement of numbers or elements in the form of row and columns. So then tell me the students, what is matrix? It is nothing but arrangement of numbers or elements in the form of row and columns. And the elements or numbers, we are calling it as entries. So, or in another word, you can say that a matrix is rectangular array of numbers and alphabets. And generally, the matrix is denoted by capital letters. For example, so this is a matrix. See another matrix. You can write fractions, you can write positive numbers, you can write negative numbers. And horizontal lines are called row. This is R1 and this is R2. Vertical lines are called columns. And after the definition of the matrix, we are coming to the order of the matrix. See, what is the order? Order is nothing but on the left top, on the right bottom corner, we are writing how many row and how many columns. On the right bottom corner, we are writing how many row are present and how many columns are present. See the students, how many row we have? We have first one R1, this is R2. First row, second row. How many columns we have? We have first one, second one, third one. On the right bottom corner, first write on the number of row, that is 2 row. After that, write a multiplication sign and write on the number of columns, that is 3. That means how many row and how many columns? 2 row and 3 columns. That is nothing but order of the matrix. So then tell me the students, what is the order of the matrix? Order of the matrix is nothing but how many row and how many columns are present in that matrix. And always we have to write first the number of row, then the number of columns. And that we have to write it in the form of 2 by 3. For example, 2 row and 3 columns. And I am giving you one more interesting thing here. When you are writing the order and if you multiply that numbers, that product will give how many elements are there in that matrix. See, 2 into 3, 6. There are 6 elements. Then tell me the students, what is the order of this matrix? How many row are there? There is only one row and only one column. It is like this. And when you multiply this, you are getting 1. So there is only one element. So then we are familiar with definition of matrices and order. So with the help of order, we have a question in annual paper, and that is for 1 mark. The question will be like this. Write the possible orders if the matrix has, first one, I am giving it first one, 8 elements. Write the possible orders of the matrix if the matrix has 8 elements. That means you have to split the number 8 such that multiplication of two numbers will be 8. All possible orders we have to split. For example, 8 will be splitting as 2 into 4 and 4 into 2. Without missing, you have to write all the splitting. 1 into 2. Sorry, 1 into 8 and 8 into 1. See, other than this, any splitting is there such that their multiplication will be 8? No, only these possibilities are there. So, the product is 8. Therefore, the possible orders are 2 into 4, 4 into 2, 1 into 8, 8 into 1. Second one, if it has a 13 elements, so you have to split the number 13 such that the product of two numbers will be 13. Then tell me, what is the possible orders? The possible orders are only two splitting. One is 13 into 1 and another one is 1 into 13. And I am giving you third and fourth as the assignment for students. If it has a 5 elements, you have to write the possible orders. And the next one, if it has a 24 elements, you have to write the how many possible orders are there. So you know what is the matrix and what is the order of the matrix, how to split the numbers and how to write the possible orders. Now I am giving you the general representation of a matrix, and for that how to write the order. So generally the matrix will be denoted like this. A is equal to Aij. Suppose if I write m by n, that means m row and n column. It is I is always standing for, the first element I is standing for row and the second element j is standing for column. And the condition is I is lying between m and j is lying between like this. This is a possible order. The general representation, it is also written like this. See here, A11. This is of order m by n. This I wrote with the help of in general, that is A11, A12, A13, A1m. It is first row and these are the first column. Suppose if you take only two order and 2 by 2 order, that is 2 row and 2 column, you can write as A11, A12, A21, A22. See the order. How many row are there? There are 2 row. How many columns are there? 2 columns we have. So A11 tells you what? A11 tells you it lies in first row and first column. The first number always tells you the row and the second number always tells you the column. Like that. If you come for A12, A12 tells you it lies in the first row and second column. Next one. A21. See, first element tells you the row and the second element tells you the column. So, second row, first column. Then see how you are writing the third order matrix. If it is 3 row and 3 columns. It is like this. See here A11, it is of order 3 by 3. A11, first row, first column. If you come to here A23, it lies in second row and third column. See, you know what is a matrix? Matrix is nothing but arrangement of numbers in the form of row and column. After that, row order. What is the order? If how many row and how many columns are present in the matrix, and that we are writing on the right bottom corner, we are writing that. After writing the order, if you multiply that numbers, you will get the number of elements present in the matrix. Now I am giving you the questions related with this. The example is this is a question, and in the annual paper you can get this question for 2 marks. Construct a 3 by 2 matrix whose elements are given by Aij is equal to 1 by 2 in the modulus I minus 3j. Here students, before writing anything, just you have to construct the matrix of order 3 by 2. What is the meaning of that? You have to write 3 columns and 3 rows and 2 columns. See, let A is equal to 3 row A11 and 2 columns A12, A21, A22, A31, A32. See here students, how many row we have? The first number tells you the row, second number tells you the column. Here the horizontal is a row, and like this. See, is it 3 row or what? Yes, it is a 3 row. And see how many columns? 2 columns. So it is 3 by 2. So when these type of questions are given, first we have to write a general matrix. Whatever the required order, write down that order. Here 3 row and 2 columns I wrote. That is A11, A12, A21, A22, A31, A32. So after that we have to write the given condition. Yes, tell me what is the given condition? The given condition is Aij 1 by 2 in the modulus I minus 3j. So I am giving you very simple step. Exactly below write down these elements one by one. First one A11. That means what? I is replacing by 1 and j is replacing by 1. Write down 1 by 2 in the modulus I is replacing by 1. Then minus 3i means what? 3j means what? 3 into j. Like this. And simplify. 1 by 2. It is 1 minus 3 under modulus. If it is under modulus, the negative sign will not come. So what you are writing? You are writing like this. Your answer will be 1. So like that. Now I am writing the next elements. What is the next element? The next element is A12. So again it is 1 by 2. I is replacing by 1 minus 3. J is replacing by 2. Like this. So it is 1 by 2. In the modulus 1 minus 6. Under modulus you are getting minus 5. But because of modulus we are writing 5 by 2. Is it easy or what? Then A21. A21 it is 1 by 2. In the modulus I is replacing by 2. J is replacing by 1. So what is 2 minus 3? 2 minus 3 will be minus 1. But because of modulus you are getting positive. So your answer will be 1 by 2. Then A22. A22 is what? The first number I is replacing by 2. The next one J is replacing by 2. So like this. What is this value? This value is 1 by 2 in the modulus 2 minus 6. See, because of modulus you are not writing minus 4, we are writing 4. And your answer will be 2. Next, A31, 1 by 2. It is I minus 3j. I is 3 minus 3j. J is 1. Then tell me students, what is 3 minus 3? 0. 1 by 2 into 0 is 0. Then we are moving to the next one. A32, 1 by 2. I is replacing by 3. J is replacing by 2. It is 1 by 2. 3 minus 6. What is 3 minus 6? Minus 3. But modulus gives you positive value. So what is the answer? 3 by 2. And after calculations, the students will keep the values as it is. No, it is wrong. We have to represent them in the form of matrix. How you are writing? Therefore, A is equal to. We did the calculation. What is the first element? First element is 1. What is the second one? Second is 5 by 2. Then coming to the next, 1 by 2. Then 2. After that, A31, that is 0. Then 3 by 2. See students, how many row we have? First row, second row, third row. We have 3 row, and how many columns we have? We have 2 columns. It is 3 by 2. See, is it 3 by 2 matrix with this condition or what? Yes, it is a 3 by 2 matrix of this condition. I am explaining one more example. Construct a 2 by 2 matrix whose elements are given by. See the next element. So next example. Construct a 2 by 2 matrix whose elements are given by. First one, Aij, this condition is given, I plus j whole square upon 2. The next one, Aij is equal to I upon j. Third one is like this. Here I am showing you the first one, and the remaining 2 I am giving you the students as a assignment. See the first one. See, tell me students, what is the first step? In the first step, you have to write a matrix of order 2 by 2. See, write on that. 2 row, A11, A12 and 2 columns. See, first we have to write 2 row and 2 columns. After writing 2 row and 2 columns, matrix write on the condition. The condition is like this. So here exactly below write down these 4 elements one by one. First one is A11. I is replacing by 1. J is replacing by 1. That is 1 plus 1 whole square is 2 square. 2 square is 4. So that is 2. This completes the first element. See the second one. The second one is A12. Here in this write down I and J value. I is 1. J is 2 whole square divided by 2. See 1 plus 2, 3. 3 square is 9. 9 by 2. Come to the next one. Next one is A21. So again I and J are replacing by 2 and 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 square is 9. 9 by 2. Come to the last one. That is A22. I is 2 and J is also 2 whole square divided by 2. 2 plus 2, 4 square. 4 square is 16. 16 by 2 is 8. So after calculating all the 4 elements, represent them in the form of matrix. Then it completes the solution. So first write down A11. What is A11? A11 is 2. Then A12, 9 by 2. A21, that is also 9 by 2. A22, that is 8. So it is of order what? It is of order 2 by 2. The remaining 2 questions I will give you as an assignment. So try these two. Very simple. Just write down a matrix of order 2 by 2 like this and go on calculating the elements with the help of given conditions. Come to the next example. Now I am giving you whatever the examples I am giving. They are nothing but NCERT textbook. From NCERT textbook. So refer that also. Next example. In the matrix A is equal to this is a matrix given for you. Then with the help of this matrix, the question is like this. Right? First one. The order of the matrix. Second one, the number of elements. Third one, write the elements A13, A21, A33, A24, A23. Now we are going for the solution one by one. So the matrix is given for you. See here, this is a matrix. What is the first question? The order of the matrix. See, already you are familiar. What is the order? You have to write first the number of row, then the number of columns. See how many horizontal lines are there? There are 3 horizontal lines. So first you have to write the order of the matrix. The order of the matrix. First we have to write the number of row. The number of row is 3. After that, write a multiplication, right? After multiplication sign, see the number of columns. How many columns are there? They are just like a pillars. So they are calling it as a columns. 1, 2. This whole we are taking as a column. 1, 2, 3, 4. So after multiplication sign, write down 3. Sorry, 4. That means 3 into 4. But don't read it as 3 into 4. Read it as 3 by 4. After that, this is the first one. After that, second one. The number of elements. This also you are familiar. For that, what you are doing? We are multiplying. Just multiplying these two numbers. After multiplying, you will get 12. So it completes the second one. Now we are coming to the third one. In the third one, we want A13. A13. So in A13, what it tells? That you have to write the element. It lies in first row and third column. So this is the first row and this is the third column. Somewhere the two are overlapping when you are marking. So where they are? Exactly here. This is the element, that is nothing but A13. First row, third column. What is that element? 9. Next, A21. That is second row, first column. This is the second row. This is the second row and first column. Second row, first column. What it is? It is 35. Again I am writing one more. The remaining two I am giving this to left with students. Then they have to answer. A33. Third row. This is the third row and third column. This is the third column. That will be -5. The remaining two I am giving you the assignment for the students. So is it clear how to write A13? A13 means first row, third column. At this place they are overlapping. So at what value? It is A13 is 1, 9. Like that I am writing the remaining, and the remaining two students I am giving assignment for the students. The next one.